This is the Petlibro wireless cat drinking fountain. You can remove it from the base, take the whole thing to the sink and wash. This is how you clean the Petlibro water fountain. First, you open this up before you start the process and let these soak in cold water while you're cleaning it. Then you get 3 paper towels. And you put 2 of them down here and 1 here for when it's all done. You'll see that at the end. You remove the lid, you pop this thing off, you empty the water out, and you put it on these paper towels that you set aside. And then you get your little cleaning brush, set that over here. And what makes this better than other fountains is you can take this out. And it's better than the upgraded Petlibro because the upgraded one has a pumpless system where you can't take the pump out and clean it as easily. And the upgraded one has seams around the edges and in the center that are glued. And I had the upgraded one and it failed and it leaked water all over my carpet. So, I'll show you. See, there's no seams at all for any water to ever leak out. Now, what you do, you don't really need soap. You just rinse this out and kind of scrub it. Just like that. And you take this thing apart. And clean this off. Take this out and clean this off. And you get this brush and you gotta clean these holes out because they'll clog up. Just like that. And you clean the inside of this and around the edges. And you clean on the inside of this. And then that's what makes this special is this. Where you can take the pump out and really give it a good cleaning. First I clean this off. Clean the inside of it. And then you take the pump apart like this. And you take this thing off. And You can take the impeller out by grabbing it with a piece of paper towel. So you got to clean the impeller and inside the pump. So this is how I clean the impeller. I just clean between the blades and clean in there. And then clean this thing. And clean this. You get in there. And then you clean this out. You gotta clean all these little holes. Any hole that looks like it's got dirt or cat fur in it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be good. Okay. So now fountain's clean. Now you put the pump back together, put the impeller in here, this thing back on, and you put this on there, and then you put this back on there, and then I rinse this. And put that in here. And I wait to put this filter on this until after I've filled the water in the fountain. So we finish filling it up with water. Okay. Then we put the lid on. And then you put this filter in. And you rinse it off a little bit. And you slide the filter in over this. And then you put the lid on. And then you put this in. And then that extra paper towel you had, you use to wipe the water off the outside of the thing. And then we go put it on the base. So now we put this on the base. And if there's any water, you just check. If it's not, so that's good. And there you go. That's the Petlibro cat fountain. In my opinion, it's the best cat fountain you can get. I recommend it. I actually recommend you get 2 of them if you have 2 cats. That way you don't have to, that way they have more water. You clean this one every 2 days, and then this one every 2 days. But you do it on alternating days, just so you don't have to do as much on one particular day.